passion of dealing with emergencies? I swear, if anyone walks past us now, schoolers or deros, I will be instantly killed by their silent judgment.
As a matter of fact, when the patient or the subject becomes unstable during contact, it is necessary to isolate them from the triggering cause immediately. But we just burnt down the isolation room. No wonder head nurse Judith was so angry. Miss Verton, are you all right? That kangaroo is punching your nose.
I'm fine. So is the kangaroo. I'm sure Medicine Pocket will bring us the concentration potion soon.
They'd better. We look like a bunch of kangaroos, feel like kangaroos, and even, smell like kangaroos. We will make tomorrow's headline of the Australian Naga and become the 3 kangaroos hanging out on a public lawn at midnight. That'd be the end of our social lives as humans and the beginning of a life as kangaroos.
Make the headline? Ah, I see. Please, don't worry. Although it's true that Medicine Pocket is a frequent celebrity on the news, the concentration potion is not their work. Besides, we didn't use anything new in its development.
I'm not worried about that guy. I was talking about myself. There are paparazzi following me around these days.
I didn't know you were famous.
I'm not. It's just that someone wants my name spread in a bad way. Ugh, trust me, you should never piss off the paparazzi.
You should turn to the police for help.
Yeah, just shut up and keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. I will toss his shoes on the power lines if I find him here.
Miss Desert Flannel, watch your back!
What are those paparazzi? It burns!
Is this fire? Miss Desert Flannel, the lake is over there! Get in there!
Lake? I can't swim! This stupid kangaroo kicked me in the eye! Move! I can't see where the lake is.
Wait, calm down. You are not in danger. She is.
Are you joking? I was getting burned. Huh? There's nothing on my skin.
Grace.
It didn't cause any damage on me. Just burning the foam on my skin. Is that some new method developed to get rid of the potion? But what is Miss Spathadia doing here? The head nurse shouldn't have let an unstable patient walk around freely. Did she sneak out?
Gosh, mate, she's on fire. Did she even remotely look stable to you?
Rise like a dew, stepping on the red soil where vines and woods grow.
Dead? She's as well heated as a boiling pot. We can't let her go on like this. Her brain is going to be roasted in that little head.
implied material.
Spathadia is suffering confusion. It's probably the flames doing. We need to separate them first.
Okay. Miss Verton, please step back.
Oi! What are you spraying? I'm still here! Hey!
This is just some spores, Miss Desert Flannel. Worry not. They are the tranquilizer that the locals used to pacify animals and was once widely used among Arcanists in early times for hunting. As long as we calm her down, we can bring her back to... Ah!
Games. We need the real games. This is where sportsmanship originates. Young people. Young people need cats and strawberry jam. Cat jam it is.
Did I use the wrong mushroom? Miss Spathadia has become even more restless. What about Miss Desert Flannel? Is she...
No, you didn't. She's behaving exactly the way you described.
Miss Desert Flannel?
Is this the house for me? Does this mean I don't have to pay rent anymore?
Looks like this is how she has her mental break.
I will bring her back to normal immediately. It won't take more than 5 minutes. But I think Miss Spathadia is going to attack again.
What we need is the reopening of the gate to the scorching land. And the retrieval of the rock.
And her fire is getting stronger. Get down!
We are running out of time. Let's deal with the burning issue first.
I will try my best.
Where am I? What are you doing here, guys? I thought you were driven away.
Great! She's back to normal.
I remember it now.
Spathadia!
The games. We must revive the Uluru games. Because the rocks rumble on the knees.
I've heard what's going on. We will check if her organs are injured by the high temperature after returning to Laplace. You can visit her tomorrow after 11 a.m.
Can we visit her? I thought you will send her to the wards on the 13th floor.
Go with the flow when you can't fight it. We've now understood what will happen if we separate you and keep her alone someplace else. What's more, Laplace can't lose another clinic.
I see. This is great, thank you.
So, are you sure those mushrooms won't cause any damage to my brain and body? Like low IQ levels, lung diseases, or skin allergy?
If you think it's necessary, I will accompany you to Laplace for some follow-up checkups. Of course, you don't have to pay for the tests. The fee will be deducted from my salary. Please, don't worry about the money.
Okay, enough. I trust you. I don't need a kid to pay the doctor for me. Besides, it's embarrassing enough to be put down by mushrooms. Not to mention that I'll be giving that guy the story he craved if I was hospitalized.
That guy? Oh, you mean the journalist following you?
Huh? Was that a flash? Speak of the devil. Come out yourself! Don't make me force you! Makua, don't you dare involve others. This is between you and me.
I've told you long ago that one day I will make you feel the same misery that I did. I have been following you all the time, and this is the moment of vengeance. Now, I have more than enough photos. As for these other people, you didn't strike me as such a kind-hearted person.
I didn't know you were so shameless.
Let's see what tomorrow's newspaper has to say about this, Miss Photographer.
No! We can't let him get away! He has a photo of us!
Is he your enemy? Maybe arch enemy? What happened between you two?
If you don't want to be one of the burning kangaroos on the headline tomorrow, shut up and start running!
We have to stop him.
G'day. You got the latest Australian naga here?
Nice choice. Everyone is talking about it.
A strange party held in the city park last night. The witness claimed to see the burning kangaroos, mushroom-intoxicated rolling croc, and the teenage arsonists dancing together. A secret event on the public lawn? The revival of the Uluru Games? It saddens us to admit that the recession and inflation have walloped some young adults. They were crawling in the park at night, groaning and moaning like beasts, dragging themselves along and losing consciousness.
Wait, your voice. You?
Do you have to talk to me right now? I'm busy hating my life. I don't have time for your little chit-chat.
No way. Desert Flannel, it's really you. Everybody is talking about you right now, and they can really imagine. Some say you're mad. Some say you're the heroes fighting against aliens. Well, the most known story is that event. Is it real that you're going to restart the games?
I have nothing to do with it. It was all that Junior's fault. I was just unlucky. It was pure bad luck that I ran into those weirdos, got taken to the hospital, and let Makawa get what he wants. I shouldn't have let him get away. If I see him again, I swear, I will pull out his tongue and tie it around his neck. Oh, look at this gibberish. He said, we are the rats who eat bunyips from the sewerage, a burning kangaroo, and I am a nutter because I can't find a way to afford rent. Oh, this is great. I might as well be a kangaroo.
At least it's true that you're banging your head against the wall for rent.
Yeah. Be mindful that you're talking to another. Whatever. I will soon lose my part-time jobs and be kicked out of the house where my granny lived for decades. I'm heading back. Let me know if you know of any job vacancies. I can do a lot of things. As long as the money is good. No, as long as I'm paid.
Wait, Desert Flannel, come in, take a look at this. So many people came here this morning asking about the Uluru Games. And 1 hour before, the Scissors Jerry brought me this.
This is a pre-sale ticket to the Uluru Games?
I've sold over 50 tickets at a unit price of this much. It has been suspended for too long. So long that everyone thinks society has forgotten it. But we remember. Our ancestors told us about those amazing and funny sports. That big, wide and fancy stadium.
They all remember it. Even looking forward to it. And even bid up for a fake ticket. Mate, Did you get more of these from the other gangs?
Two boxes left. These are from the Slicky and Eucalyptus Brotherhood.
Eucalyptus and what? Didn't catch that name. Oh, do you have the mints that I bought from you before? The least purchased ones? You always put them at the bottom of your box?
All right. Now give my ticket back and I'll put it away. I don't want any of the gangs to find out I'm dealing with the other... Desert flannel? That's what I keep telling everyone. Muddying the water is what this bad girl does.
That's right. Desert Flannel has taken the fake tickets with her. The ones from Clippy, Slicky, and the Eucalyptus Brotherhood. She's gone. No, not to the black market. Sir, I heard that the Bunyips are getting restless again. Is that true?
I'm gonna make a fortune out of it. I'll be able to buy that house, get myself a new oven, some new clothes, and that giant wool nest for Fluffy. Those bunyips are out again. Haven't seen them out in the sun for a while now. I must hurry. Wait, are they coming my way?
I've got my eyes on them. They are more interested in her than in me.
Oh, this makes sense. Since the Uluru Games have made the biggest news of the week, the people are going on and on about it all day. And where else will the rumour-loving bunyips go at this point? The last time I saw something like this was when that scandal of Mr. Pompadour broke.
It will be a big story, almost as certainly as a cut will bleed. I will pause my other projects and focus on this one. This is very kind of you. I really appreciate it.
Nobody, not any arcane creatures, can stop me from getting rich. Let alone that you haven't eaten enough rumours to grow into a 3-floor high and multi-legged gigantic monster. Boop, 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 boop. Plappy, give me a hand! Ha! Like that smell of rumours from the ticket box? Come get it yourself!
Told you I'm super healthy. You should let me go now.
But you need our care, Miss Spathadia. It's also our responsibility to make sure that you're safe and stable. When Arcanists were first introduced to their power, they would experience a 4 to 12-week adjustment period, during which they may suffer emotional breakdowns, strong hallucinations, or frequent comas.
Hey, stop it. I have something very important to do right now. I mean it. I'm not gonna waste my time here. I'm fine. There'll be no more confusion, mental breakdown, hallucination, or coma.
Something very important. What is it?
My flame talked to me last night. Now, it's asleep. I think it's exhausted after our rampage last night.
Is the conversation about your changes?
Of course! The moment I touched it, it crawled along my arm to my mouth and went back to the stomach. And all there was left in front of me was the black wall.
Sorry, I'm not quite with you. Perhaps you could start from what happened then.
Sure. I don't remember it well, though. They were blurry memories. Imagine you're looking at a plate of bacon and eggs through 30 layers of frosted glass. I had to get close to the glass to barely feel them. I remembered you were there, but there was also a clear window. I saw complete darkness in the window for most of the time, but there were pictures flashing by sometimes.
I believe that your memory is a reincarnator. Just like what's written in the books.
Hey, let me finish!
Sorry. I was too excited because this is the first time I see valid proof of reincarnation. Please continue.
Ahem. I think that's my memory as a reincarnator. I saw my own body in that window, just like the one I'm looking at here. I saw a lot of flames, wobbling lights, and people. My heart has never beaten that fast. Yet, the fire in my body seemed completely natural, as if it was destined to burn inside me. It whispered just one phrase to me, again and again.
Like what you mentioned last night?
Yes, the Uluru Games. I must revive the Uluru Games.
What are you going to do? Let's not get to the paperwork of applications, security arrangement, and permission from the local government just yet. The location of entrance to the Uluru Games was never fixed. Only few Arcanists could find it, and the games are for Arcanists only. There has never been a human athlete in there. And they have been cancelled for all these years because they were completely lost in the War of 1942. Nobody has found them since.
But I can find it, because I have found my ancient self. I'm the only person in this time who has been to that land, and my flame is my compass. Though I have not yet figured out why my memories are all about the conflicts with the flame, I felt so whole again when we burned together. I'm sure it will help me and unite with me, because it trusts me so much that it traveled all the way here through the endless darkness and rainy seasons to come out of my mouth. It's here for me, and now it's going to take me somewhere else. I'll follow wherever it goes. You said you would take care of me. Would you come with me? I need a revival squad and friends who understand and support each other, just the way the Flame and I do. By then, you'll go to the stadium too, and we'll run together. I promise it'll be a wonderful place where you'll never regret going. You will enjoy the Uluru Games.
I've seen pictures of the Uluru Games in the school library collection a long time ago. I was not a fan of the routine physical fitness test at school, but I don't think any arcanist would say no to witnessing the revival of the once magnificent games.
Oh, so...
I'm more than willing to join you in bringing back the games. It will be a wonderful new beginning.
Well, yes, thank you!
I see. You're shouldering extremely important responsibility, Miss Bathadia. I will apply for you to be discharged and explain all this to Judith.
And thank you, Ezra. I won't forget your contribution to the revival of the Uluru Games.
I'm deeply honored to have this chance to help. Then I will get the paperwork done and go pack.
What's that for?
I need to prepare as many mushrooms as possible so that I can better assist you on the way.
You? On the way? You're coming too?
Of course. We've been through so many things together. Am I not part of the team?
No, of course not. How can I take you and the revival squad? The games are meant for arcanists. You've read the documents, right? Since the very beginning of history, humans have made countless attempts to find the entrance to the stadium, yet none of them made it. It's just not for humans. If you're a fan of sports, you can totally watch those held by humans. There will be a boxing event in Melbourne tomorrow at the National Tennis Centre at Flinders Park.
No, Miss Bathadia. I'm not interested in any games. The only reason why I'm coming along is because you haven't fully recovered and still need medical care. Besides, I hope to collect more information about reincarnators from you. I will not disturb your mission searching for the stadium. Please, let me come with you. It's going to be good for both of us.
Collect information? You're monitoring me. Since when did I grant you the permission to do that? I never said yes. I don't want to be studied or published on newspapers like the reincarnator you talked about.
Our research does not need to be published in the newspaper. We can do it in a more subtle and secure manner. I will not design any tasks for you to perform, nor will I force you to take any potions. My job is to observe, record, and ensure your health and safety. Like what we do with the mushrooms.
But I'm a living arcanist, not a mushroom. I've had enough of everyone watching. I don't want to be the embellishment added to someone's academic achievement, or a subject of the paper that'll help you switch fields.
I didn't explain it right. Miss Bathadia, please listen to me. I have never changed my heart as a researcher, and I care about arcanists as much as I care about mushrooms. It was never my intention to use you as a career boost. You are such a rare opportunity to us, because none of us know when and where the next reincarnator will be found. If we miss this opportunity, the academic circle may have to wait for another decade to further their research. The discovery you and I made may shock many. Our names might go down in history, but most importantly, it's going to help a lot of people. Have you heard of Chengas, invented by Dame Parodi? It was inspired by a long-legged shepherd in France, and it has helped many athletes with disabilities to walk and run again. Brother dear, you look miserable in the blanket.
Keep going, Ezra. You're very close.
Me? Close to what? I don't follow.
Close? Well, speaking of close, guess who is close to becoming the most successful business person here?
Desert Flannel, where have you been?
Hey! What are the white eyes for? I'm not some monster crawling out of the sewage.
You look a mess. What happened?
I didn't ask you why you're crouching in bed like an ostrich, did I? So maybe you can return the favor and keep your nose out of my business, yes? And what really matters is the good stuff here. You wouldn't know how unbelievably lucky we are, my dear business friends.
Yeah, no, I don't. Ugh, Ezra alone is already too much information for my brain.
Fine, you restless and humorless people. We will bring back the Uluru Games. Hey, what kind of reaction is this? Why are you quiet as stones? This is a great idea, and you're giving me this?
All right, join my revival squad. Handshake? Handshake.
Then
No, not you. Hey, I see it! Over there! It's beautiful. Even more beautiful than the one I saw in my dream.
This is a miracle of nature, like the Great Barrier Reef. Of course it's pleasing to the eye. Many would wrestle with the heat wave and travel all the way here from Alice Springs by bus. I have to admit, it is worth the effort.
The temperature here will get even higher at noon. Ezra has prepared plenty of cooling tablets and water in the medical kit for us. If anyone still suffers sunstroke, we also have the budgerigar coat as an emergency measure.
So that's why Ezra took you to the room before we left. To tell you all this.
Ezra is worried about you, and so are we.
Oh, someone is feeling bad about what she said earlier. If you ask me, that human girl has a good heart. Maybe she can work on her ways of communicating with people. But that altruism in her is almost angel-like. And she has the face of a little angel. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to put her in some baby care commercials. I heard those things pay you generously. I might as well ask what she thinks.
Huh?
Go forward. Ah! It's talking again!
What? Who's talking again?
The flame! It's talking! Didn't you hear it?
Nah, it sounds the same to me. This is just the sound of fire burning, snoring like my late old man. Well, maybe you can also try turning off this little thingy's TV. Maybe it will jump up and shout, "I'm still watching."
I'm not joking. It's really talking. Listen.
Wait, its temperature has gone up, and it's transforming. What is this, a rocket?
No more waiting. Ah! Hey, hang on! Where are you going? I thought we were good friends! Are you ditching me already?
Everyone, mind your steps and keep up.
A race in the desert. Ooh, great. I wonder why I'm not as clever and creative as you are.
Miss Verdon, was she talking to me? She always looks over. Perhaps she knows that I'm following them. But no, I'm hiding well. They shouldn't know. Having emotional turmoil, acting impulsively, feeling fanatical about the retrieved memories, and the unstoppable urge to return to the homeland. These all match the description in the research notes. And now the fire, which is also the key in this case, is burning vigorously. The notes end here. That's all we know about reincarnators. I can't deduct more based on the current data, but at the same time, the unknown can be dangerous, yet exciting. It may bring about catastrophes or miracles, just like arcanists, so charming and lively. My job is to help and protect them, so their burning enthusiasm will not be dampened. Like what Mom said, this is our mission as mankind. The annual jumper frog mushroom, the fairy ring powders, and the butterfly-shaped portobello mushroom. Very well, I have them all. This time, I'm prepared for any danger.
Gotcha! You're not running away from... This is the beginning of the journey. Beginning of the journey? No, we set off from Melbourne. We're close to Uluru now, so it's almost so distant. gosh, what are these?
These are murals. No, they are reliefs. All the marks are carved out of the wall. These carvings existed long before any murals. And they are rougher.
Of course they are. Just think, when did our ancestors learn to draw with paints? And when did they start carving with sharp stones?
They're beautiful. Like star trails, one circle in another. I think I've seen them before. They feel familiar and make me thirsty at the same time. Look, this circle's just like a spring.
We don't need a spring. We brought water ourselves. Drink as much as you want. Look here. These are most probably some ancient relics. This one looks like an animal, and this a plant. And what is this? Birdie.
They have something to do with people's lives. These marks have to mean something. Maybe they will lead us to the entrance to the stadium.
This is a time when Spathadia's opinion matters more than ours. Come, Key Girl, take a look at this. Spathadia? Where did she go? And that fire, they're all gone. What the hell is going on again? She better be pulling a prank on me. I heard her footsteps behind me just now.
Relax, Desert Flannel. We've got help.
Ezra? How did you get here? Wait, how long have you been following us?
From the beginning, when you were at the hospital. Sorry, Miss Desert Flannel. Please let me check this first. This smell. I can't be wrong. This is Devil's Thorn.
What's that? Does it have anything to do with her missing?
A rare kind of mushroom that grows in the desert. Allegedly, it's genetically connected to lizards. I've only seen its pictures in books. It has wide open pileus with sharp spikes, and its roots are as absorbent as a sponge, which allows it to absorb and preserve underground water. They only appear around water sources, and with this spiral pattern on the wall, I think I might have a way to find her. Please, come with me.
Little flame? My throat. It hurts. What? Do you remember me? I travel through the endless flood, drought, rain, and waterfalls to finally reach you. Do you remember me? I do, but not really. I can't recall your name or your face, but I do remember. you remember our fight? Anchor of the current feelings and seek in the boundless net. Seek me, seek the past, seek the intelligence and spirit we are bound to find.
I don't want to make up with you, you dumb ball of fire! Neither do I, you stupid girl!
My hands are burning, like they're soaked in fire. That's because you reached into me. We had a fight, attacking each other with nails like two cats. This is just like the day we first met. I can feel my knees trembling again. I know this game. A sport which is not popular enough to be included in any commercial or professional games. It's also the sport for which I've been secretly training myself every day after lunch. The light bulbs picking game. Malingi's harvest. No. No. But these are not light bulbs for the athletes to pick up from the ground, but fire. And I don't have such a burning campfire at home. It can only be found here. Beside the flowing spring, under the starry sky, on the scorching sand, I saw the burning campfire and the sparks scattering in all directions. My hands surrounded by blazing flames, I touched the inner cone again and again as I flew by. Immersed in great joy, I dove down from the air. At that time, our hands held each other in the flames. Our traces went on, from one torch to another. Yes, I know. I remember it now. I once drank the cold water in the spring and covered my limbs with colorful strips. I sang and danced until a pair of wrinkled hands touched my forehead.
Good girl. My good girl. Your hands are dusted, but you win the game and your soul is sparkling. It's you who find the hottest fire for us. It's you who connect to it and make friends with it. I shall grant you the scepter and lead you to the highest platform.
I shall become the next priestess of the Uluru temple. I shall take responsibility for every drop of sweat on the red soil, and I shall eulogize all the significant, fair competitions. I shall store the flame in my mouth, my stomach, my heart, and my ribs. I shall protect her, not to let her extinguish, nor to let her go astray or away. I hereby swear I shall be with the Uluru Games until forever. Mom? Mom never told me. We're descendants of the Red Dragon. that howl must be... the Guardians of the Stadium! I knew it! I'm too wary to stand up. Shoot. There's no way I can beat them just rolling around. Miss Bethadea! Ezra! And Desert Flannel! Vernon! Thank goodness you found me.
These critters. They don't look like any kind that I know of. What are they?
These critters are the Guardians of the Stadium. They, I can explain it later. We have to deal with them first. Huh? Little Flame? Hey! What are you doing?
No time to hesitate. Protect Bethadea and engage.
Woo! Great. They are down. Everyone, for the sake of prudence, please stay back and do not approach before confirming the danger has been eliminated.
No, there's no more danger now. Look! No need to worry or hesitate. Now, it's all clear. Long story short, mates, I've retrieved many memories. At least now I know who I used to be. My name in the last life was Flammy. Exactly what my close ones call me now. I am still me. I'm not replaced by anyone.
You are still you. Modern version. This has never happened to any reincarnators as far as we know.
That's because Flammy and I are very alike. And we both have the same beauty on our shoulders. I am Flammy. I obtained the Uluru flame from the fire with my own hands. I was the first priestess in the history of the Uluru Games. I'm Spavutia. I keep the flame that traveled all the way from the ancient times inside me. I will become the next priestess in the history of the Uluru Games. Remember what I said, mates?